Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Series 11 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. These are all exclusive sketches. Today's sketch was actually created by me. So this one came together really fast for me because I created the sketch. So I knew exactly what I wanted to do once I figured out what I wanted to document today. So I am working in my album of our trip to Santa Cruz Island, which was a homeschooling trip, and I am using it a lot on Make It a Mini Monday because I have a lot of pocket pages in there, but I do have several 12 by 12s mixed in. So today I am using one of the 12 by 12s as for my layout, and I'm using some older papers. Some of these are from Heidi Swapp's Wolf Pack, and I think One Canoe 2's Goldenrod. So these have been sitting in all kitted up, and I have worked on it here and there in the last couple of years, but it just sits in a like to-go bag, and I grab it and when we're just going on a short trip, and we haven't been doing a lot of short trips lately, so it hasn't been worked on quite so much, especially with COVID and everything. It's just been sitting here. But anyway, when we went to Tahoe, I decided to take it, and here it is. I really liked this green paper. It really went well with the leaves in the paper that is at the top there. My little triangle at the top is a little smaller than the one that's in the sketch, but that's okay. I don't mind that. And I'm also using two 4x6s that I trimmed down by about 1/4 of an inch on the two sides, so they're not really true 4x6 at this point. And I'm liking the way that this is looking. In case you're wondering what those 4x6s are, these are some erosion on the side of one of the hills on Santa Cruz Island, and there are fossils in there. And it was part of the educational process and program that we learned a little bit about. So I wanted to capture that. You can kind of see how the hillsides eroded and where the fossils have been have been found. And there are a lot of studies that go on out there with regard to archaeology and plants and animals and the ecosystem. So it's really kind of cool. So I am putting my 2 strips of paper down. I'm not using circles and stars as my embellishments as the sketch has. Those are just really placeholders for where your embellishments are going to go. It doesn't have to be a literal translation when you use a sketch. The sketch is really there just as a jumping off point for you to use and to get you started. If you want to follow it to a T, you're welcome to do that too. So I'm playing around with what I want to use. I decided to use some of this fiber that came in the February, from the February release of the Some Assemblage Required shop over on Etsy. Not on Etsy. She's not on Etsy anymore, you guys. She has her own store, someassemblagerequired.com. And that is MK, in case you're wondering. And these pieces are also from her. And I really like this wood grain, so I'm going to go ahead and use them. The one with the words on it came in a 3-pack, but I only wanted to use one with the words. I didn't want to use I didn't want them to be all the same. So I thought this one that says "We Were Here" was perfect, and I'm going to go ahead and go with that. And then I really liked the smaller circular piece. The smaller circular piece and the rectangle piece came together. I am pulling out a bunch of ephemera. This ephemera is actually a newer ephemera. This is from the Willow and Sage collection from, I think it's Willow and Sage. I don't know. It's from Bo Bunny anyway. It's from one of their later releases, or latest releases. And I just added it to this kit because it had a lot of the same colors in it. And I was finding that I was running low on some of my embellishments. So I thought, why not go ahead and add that in and replenish and kind of scatter them throughout so they look like they've been used all along. Another neat thing about the wood veneer is that it is adhesive backed and it's super thin. So it comes with the adhesive already on it. These tickets also came in the February, I want to say the February kit. I don't know that these were in the March kit. I can't remember which color came in which kit, actually. But I really liked the green And so I'm going to go ahead and pull that in because I've got a lot of the green in the foreground of those photos, and so I thought that worked well. And it goes well with the peach. So I'm pulling a little bit of those green labels in. The labels come in the embellishment box for the month. And so you can go and check that out over on her website, and it'll show you what is exactly in the embellishment box. So I'm really liking these, and I think the little pops of the green and the peach there really help. The peach is also brought in that top piece of paper, so it's just kind of a little nod to that as well, and I really like the different shapes. Going to add a little bit of twine to my tags here, and just about finish those off. I really like the way that it's coming together. I have a little bit of room for some writing on that tag that says details, and I think that's going to be really helpful so that when we look back at it and go, why did mom take this picture of these two hillsides, the kids will remember. These are some older butterflies that have been sitting in this kitted up group of embellishments, and so I'm going to pull some of those in just to soften everything up and give a little movement to the layout, and I really like the way that they look. Pulling in ones that have a little bit more of green on them than the ones that had the heavier black colors, and that is because I've got a lot of green on this layout already, so I thought that would work really nicely. And that is just it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this layout. Don't forget to check out everyone else who is playing along. There is a playlist down below you can go and click on, and it will give you all of the videos that have been released thus far, so you can check them out. If you have questions or comments, you can leave those down below, and if you enjoyed this video, I would love a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe as well. You can see I finished off everything with a little bit of Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine. You didn't get to see that because I did that at home. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.